Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, bit froggy today. Let's turn. No, let's leave that. She did it. I'm leaving it up. I'm leaving it up. Okay, sorry. Belay that. Hi. Let's turn that music down a bit. Why is my Stream Deck not working again? There we go. Tyler, hi. Susan, hello. And Merry Christmas and all that. Hello. See, I knew there'd be somebody who'd come and join me today. Mika's here, hi. Hey girl, hey. Merry Christmas to those who are celebrating. And for those of you who are not, happy hump day. What are we doing? Right, we are doing that. Duh, Alvin and the Chipmunks, you're too loud. Stop. Today we are doing Kia Creates. Speaking of which, there she is in the chat. Hi Kia, hello, Merry Christmas. We're doing Kia Creates Winter Journal Challenge. There are, I can't remember, 10 prompts? 9 prompts? Something like that. Each prompt goes for 3 days. And today is the first day of A Touch of Magic. I remembered the name of the prompt. You know how I remembered the name of the prompt? Post-it note right there. A Touch of Magic. And I have a page in my journal that I've set aside. I know what I'm going to do. So it shouldn't take too long. But I also have some other stuff to chuck in my junk journal because of course I do. So I thought while we're waiting for people to join us and everything else, I would have a quick sort out of what I need to put into my journal. I've got a card there from Katie Shesko. I've got other cards. I'm not sure where they are. I've got a card from my mum and dad, one from my sister, one from Paula, Crafty Scribe. Thank you very much for your card. I've got one from Linda. Thank you for your card. You send me one every year. I haven't had any from my friends over in Canada who I normally do get Christmas cards from. I've got 3 people in Canada who send me a Christmas card every year. I understand, it's okay. There's ridiculous Canadian strike post things happening, so it's fine. I get it. Don't worry. Thank you very much. Maria, hi. Happy Christmas and happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah's not yet, is it? Or is it? Have I got my dates mixed up? I don't know. Happy whatever you're celebrating. And if you're not celebrating, happy Wednesday. I'm just going to sit and chop these things up because I've got some really interesting packaging and stuff to put in my junk journal. A friend of mine over in Germany sent me a load of bits and pieces. These are Irish cream. They were like little chocolate covered sponge cakes with Irish cream on. They were a bit addictive. They might have been opened on Christmas Eve morning and not made it to Christmas Eve night. That may have been how that went. Oh, Hanukkah starts today, does it? Okay. So John will be watching later. Happy Hanukkah, John and family. Yeah, I didn't think it started today, but yeah, okay. It's not normally on Christmas, is it? Is that why I'm confused? Because Hanukkah doesn't normally start on Christmas Day. Because it's not date dependent. I don't know. Anyway. I have packaging. I have stuff for my... I just kept this because I like the packaging. It's nothing exciting. It's just a bit of... It's a cooking brie, basically. Because cooking brie, if you buy baking brie, it's usually cheaper than regular brie that you eat normally. But I like a bit of brie on toast with some cranberry sauce. Yeah, a bit of brie on toast with some cranberry sauce. Not a bad breakfast. Not a bad snack either, I have to say. You were going to be all, it's not Wednesday, it's only Tuesday. Spoiler alert, it is in fact Wednesday. Narrator. In fact, it was indeed Wednesday. Yeah, once I stop work, until my alarm goes off saying, hey, guess what? It's Sunday and you start work again tomorrow. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. And I don't care. Because I don't watch anything live either. So it's not like I have to watch a TV schedule or anything. The only thing I have to do is make sure I call my mum and dad before they go to bed. That's it. Yes, I was just about to say about the belly rubs. As you can see along the bottom of the screen here. Over on Twitch, Miss Maddie was aiming to get 500 belly rubs. Over on Twitch, you can put ! Maddie in the chat, even if we're offline, and it gives her belly rubs, and she was aiming for 500. And it looks like Maria and Min have been going mad with the belly rubs, because we were at 350 the other day, and now we're at 500, as you can see. Thanks for the time and effort, girls. She will be claiming those belly rubs later, I'm sure. She spent the whole of yesterday evening curled up on the sofa with me. She'll probably do the same tonight. She's currently sleeping off Christmas dinner. Did I buy sliced turkey specifically to give it to my dog? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, because I'm mostly vegetarian. Very occasionally I'll have something, but I don't usually cook. I don't usually have meat in the house because I don't like the texture or the flavour or the smell or anything. Yeah. I usually have, if I went out for Christmas dinner to a pub, I might have turkey dinner, but I don't cook it at home because I can't stand raw meat. But Miss Maddie may have had some turkey for dinner. We did not. We had, well, I haven't had my dinner yet. My dinner is out there ready to be reheated because I already cooked it. I successfully made that concoction I was going for. Let me find it. Where's my recipes at? There we go. So this was what we were aiming for. This is turkey and cranberry wreath, but you can see that it's basically turkey and cranberry wrapped up in flaky pastry and made into a wreath shape. I mean, even I can do that. So I got some faux turkey. It's not, I can't remember what they call it. The bacon version is faken. But I got some of that. I added some cranberry jelly and filo pastry. Did it in the air fryer. It looks amazing. It just needs another 5 minutes in the air fryer. Almost everything is mostly cooked. This is a hot pot type thing. I've put leeks, sprouts, because I like sprouts, cabbage, and stuffing, sage and onion stuffing, plus a few lighter veg like onions and celery and things like that, just to kind of bulk it out. And some brie, some of that cooking brie went in there, and some kind of very mild cheese sauce. Very, very mild cheese sauce. Got some potatoes over the top, bit of cheese on the top. And that's, like I say, mostly cooked. It's just got to be reheated and then air fried on the top. And I've got my pigs in blankets, or pigs in kilts. Pigs in kilts, which is sausages with bacon wrapped around. Again, vegetarian. So that's what I'm having for Christmas dinner later. I'm just waiting for this to finish and then I will go. I couldn't have had this and then come and streamed. I'd be sitting here with a massive Santa belly going, yeah guys, I really need a nap. That is never going to happen. No. So I've got my recipe cards here and I'm going to write my recipes on. I've got all my notes and everything of what I did and how I did it. So I'm going to make up the actual recipe cards, and then I've got my grocery lists in there as well. We've got other stuff to put in though, and this is going to be today's page, which is... Hi, Tonya. Is that Tonya or Tanya? Tonya. I think it says Tonya. Apologies if it doesn't. Most of what I've been doing with this, those pictures, for instance, came out of a Lidl magazine, and this is the front of the Lidl magazine. And since it said "Make it magical," and it's got stars and spangles, and it's got a cute train on it, which, you know, my favourite thing is Polar Express. Well, Muppets Christmas Carol is my favourite Christmas Carol, Christmas movie, but my favourite magical Christmas movie is Polar Express. And then we've got Jack in his goth era doing his spooky dance. But I figured we can make him magical too. So that's quite a quick page to put together. I don't think it's going to take very long. I'm just going to make it pretty. And it's going to be magical. And that's it. The whole point of this, I thought, since it's Christmas Day, would be fast. Let's just get things in. Because that's what we need today, isn't it? We don't have time to fiff and faff about with, oh, where do I put this and where do I put that? We just need to get things in. Otherwise it's not going to happen, is it? Let's be honest. By tomorrow, we're all going to be picking up our new planners and going, okay, here we go. I'm ready for January. Let's get going. Right? This is not going to get finished otherwise. Well, mine isn't. Love it when my supermarket magazine says exactly the right thing for a prompt. Yes. I had just received this when you sent out the prompt list. I had literally just received this. I had it on the desk thinking, oh, these things in this magazine, because it's all red and everything, it fit my colour scheme. It's going to be perfect for using in my junk journal as backgrounds and bits and pieces. I was even considering using the magazine itself until I went to a colouring book. And then you sent out the prompts. And I was like, oh, look, I could do a Christmas stream on Christmas Day for a touch of magic. Sorted. Because who else was going to do a Christmas stream on Christmas Day? Who else was going to do it? Hi, Miss Maddie. Do you want some of your belly rubs? You've got 500 belly rubs, my love. You've got 500 belly rubs and a squeaky lamb. And new pyjamas, which take me longer to get on her than it takes her to get off. Anyway, right. So I'm not going to do a quick flip today because I've done a quick flip several times. But just quickly, for those who are new, I have been doing a junk journal, Christmas junk journal, in a colouring book. Maddie, stop, baby. Come on. You're a good girl. I'll give you some more belly rubs later, yeah? She doesn't understand why I'm starting work at 6. She thinks the time change has happened again. It's all right, my love. Don't worry. It's all right. Good girl. My friend loved her Funko Pops, by the way. She sent me... she put a photo of them up in much better light than I had. The person who sent me all this stuff from Germany, we do Broadchurch fan fiction because we're obsessed. So I made her Broadchurch Funko Pops of Alec and Ellie. You can catch those replays over on my Twitch stream, Twitch TV/Romany, if you want to see them. But I was going to transfer them over here as well at some point, because I've got 3 streams next week that I'm not doing, so I might as well put some of them up here. Maddie! Maddie! Ugh. She's barking at everybody today. Right. Let's sort some of this out. We've got some adorable wrapping paper. We've got adorable ribbon. We've got... I love German wrapping paper. German wrapping paper is nearly always craft paper. And it's always got these really cute designs on it. I'm trying to do this without killing my nails because I finally did a Christmas manicure last night. Christmas Eve, finally got a Christmas manicure going. I got little Little reindeers and sparkles. Aren't they cute? Right, so we've got little sausage dogs. Look at the little sausage dogs. Little sausage dog paper. That is adorable. So that's going to go on Maddie's page. I've got this, everything was wrapped with this stuff, which is like paper ribbon. It's not that horrible plastic foil ribbon. She's wishing everybody a happy Christmas. No, it's more like a, oi, get off my lawn. She's old. It's like fir branches, fir fronds, that's the word I was looking for. Fronds, fir fronds, and red sparkles and berries. And we got cute little penguins. We got lots of the cute little penguin paper, because that's what my gifts came in. Oh, that reminds me. Which way is it? Look at my star! From same friend. It's like literally a purple star. Let me take a photo of it, because you won't be able to see it from there. All you can see is a big purple light, right? Oh, I've got a photo of it. Hang on. I took a photo already. Because journaler, of course I do. Excuse the mess. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? Hi, Susan. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, so anyway, we've got lots of this sort of stuff to play with. We've got Christmas cards. So I've got another Christmas card here from Katie. I actually put last year's Christmas card in already, because it was a really big card. I didn't have anywhere to put it last year. So I might put this year's on a different page. There's my... Because I don't need to put all my Christmas cards on the same page. She does this memory card every year with all different memories from the year. I'm thinking I might put it on my Christmas presents page, actually. I might put it on here. Sure, why not? It's blank on the back, so I can tape it with a bit of washi tape if I want to. That's what I'm planning on doing with quite a bit of this, because that's going on the cooking page. I don't need to keep all of this. Let's cut off all this excess bit up here. Like that. And yeah, all this excess bit down here. Little bits and pieces like this I can take off and put in my other journal. What I do is I because this is quite thick, I will take the thickness off the back of this card. You can separate the kind of paper covering from the back of the card quite easily, usually. Like that. And then it basically becomes a sticker that you can just put in your journal. So stuff like that will go in my journal. This bit probably won't. Or it might. This bit might go in my journal. Although this would make quite a good tab, actually. This would make quite a good tab for the page. So I might use that. Oh, I should have cut through the top bit. Oh no, I see what I'm going to do. Here we go. So this is what I'm going to do. Making things do double duty is what we're doing. So I don't need any of that. It all says the same thing. So we're going to keep one of these here on this side. This is the fold over of the box, so this will be quite chunky. So this might even do as the tab, because this is double thickness, you see. And then on this side, I'm going to take this bit off. And I'll turn this one into a sticker that can go in my other journal. So, let's cut it all off, right? Do it all at once, do it all at once, do it all at once. There we go. So that, I can peel the thickness off of that and stick it in my other journal. That is dead. Let's keep that bit. That can go in the other journal. When I say other journal, I've got another journal that's not a junk journal, but I use it as a junk journal. Don't ask. It's not a seasonal journal. So if we put this somewhere like here, so that it folds over that way onto that page, and have it lifting up, that's essentially like a little book thing. I can write on the back of this if I want to. We got the obligatory Terry's chocolate orange. Of course, my stickers went in my book. Is it even Christmas if you haven't had a Terry's chocolate orange? I mean, is it? Is it? No. It's not Christmas until you've sat and eaten Terry's chocolate orange watching the Muppets Christmas Carol. That's the way of it, as Kermit would say. So that can go in here as well. I don't need the rest of it. Or do I want the one with the chocolate to show what it was like? I'm going to think about that, so let's take that off as well. Have a think about it. I don't need the rest though. That can go in the cardboard pile over here. Okay, let's trim that corner down. It'd be quite cute to be able to make this into a window of some sort. Can we make this into a window of some sort? Yeah, could do that, couldn't I? That'd be cute. Even Flynn. Sure, why not? That'd be very cute. So that could go there. So I don't need this one. So I could turn this one into a sticker if I wanted to. Actually, I don't even need to. I just need to take the thick bits off because it's thin card. It's single cool card, I think. So I could actually just put that straight in my other journal. Where's my other journal pile? It's over there. Okay. I have other stuff that I need to put that hasn't arrived yet because Royal Mail sucks. And so does Amazon. Every year I order because me and my family are big believers in don't waste money on postage. Which is why instead of... My mum and dad used to buy me a hamper every Christmas and send it up. And it got to the point where the postage was more expensive than the hamper. I said, this is ridiculous. Just give me the money. And tell me what you want me to wanted to give me. And I'll go and buy it. So they've started just giving me hamper money at the beginning of December. So I can get my own hamper. Instead of having to spend like 35 quid getting it sent up here. Which is more than they spend on the hamper itself. Hi, Jane. You're working Christmas, so it must be break time, is it? But yeah, I order my stuff on Amazon to be delivered Christmas Eve. Every year, I order it to be delivered Christmas Eve, and I always order it a few days in advance. That's why it gets dispatched, but it doesn't get delivered. But it goes through the system. Well, this year, I sat there watching the update go, dispatched, will be delivered by 10 p.m. Will be delivered by 10 p.m. on Christmas Eve. I'm like, great, that's perfect. My mum and dad go to bed just after 10, so I'll just let them know what time it's going to be delivered. That's fine. About 8:30, it went, Well, you know we said by 10? Maybe by Friday. But don't hold your breath. I'm like, okay. So now everybody's getting their Christmas presents on Friday from me. And yet, and this is what really annoys me, the same day I sent a parcel, or had a parcel collected, to go to Germany by Parcel Force, the worst delivery people in the world, usually. And you know when it arrived? Christmas Eve morning. Christmas Eve morning, it arrived. And yet, getting something from the distribution centre 25 miles away from where my mum and dad live to their house is going to take, well, should have taken till yesterday, but it might take till Friday now. Or it could be delivered early, you don't know. I'm like, thanks for that. Where's my sticky tape? Here we go. Let's start sticking some of this down so that I've got places to put stuff. All right, so that's going to go about there. Oh, you finished till Friday. Oh, good. So you're getting some time off then. How was Christmas Eve? Anything Amazon that's 3 to 5 business days has been taken on by every. Oh no, Tyler, I have Amazon Prime. It's supposed to be next day delivery. I should have been able to order it on the 23rd and had it delivered the 24th. Mais non. No. Ordered it early, was dispatched 3 days later, ready for delivery at their local delivery place. I'm trying not to say the name. Down there. And yeah. Same day and next day delivery. It was next day delivery on Amazon Prime. I just ordered it early and scheduled it for a specific day. That is one of the things you can do with Amazon Prime, is gift things to other people and have them scheduled for a specific day. And having ordered it a week in advance, I would expect them to at least be able to get there by 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve. It's not like they didn't have any notice. And all the Every stuff has been arriving early. Anything that I ordered by Every that was coming 3 to 5 day delivery, or DHL, or I had one come by FedEx, arrived early. Amazon? Had something delivered to an Amazon locker on Sunday. They just said delivery was attempted, but they couldn't access the front door. It's their door. Yeah, they have, even the ones that are inside supermarkets, they have access to. They have access to the foyer of the supermarket to get in. Because anywhere there's an Amazon locker, there's like that external thing where they put plants and sale stuff and things. And that's where the Amazon lockers are. So they've got skeleton keys to get into those. It's their door. Amazon slacking in the US due to bright ideas with shipping with USPS. Oh no, shipping with other people isn't a problem. Shipping with Amazon is the problem. Off to start your celebrations. Great, have a good day, Maria. Have fun. I love that people pop in for like 5 minutes just because they're like, well, we're waiting for a family to arrive, so we'll just pop in for a bit. It's cool. The locker's on a public footpath. Oh, so there isn't even a front door. There's just like the lockers with the case that they have a key to. That's... yeah. Well done, Amazon. I had an Amazon delivery driver turn up, looking very confused. He'd tried to ring me and all sorts of things. He was very confused because where I live, we have multiple bells. So I always put my house number and then I put brackets bottom bell. Because there's like bells, right? So I always put bottom bell. Because there isn't enough room to write your name on the bell. Always put bottom bell. He rang me asking me what bottom bell meant. You know where he was? Standing outside the house, looking at the bells. Mm-hmm. It's literally like bell, 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 bell in a row like that. Bottom bell. Bottom bell. He asked me what bottom bell meant. And you know what? He wasn't even foreign. Like a lot of our drivers around here don't speak very good English. It's how they get jobs. They're delivery drivers. None of them speak very good English, but they know how to find a house. And that's all you need. So they are very often delivery drivers. They're always lovely. They're always polite. Don't normally have a problem with them. But the locals, what does bottom bell mean, Doc? He's British. Why would you expect it to be called a buzzer? And it is literally a doorbell. It's not like it's one of those fancy little blocks with different buzzers and let people in. No, it's literally doorbells. Like regular doorbells with a button. Doorbells, button, bottom bell. It's not rocket science, is what I'm saying. Okay. So that, I think I will use, yeah, that's got that extra bit of card on it as well. Let's see if we can tear that off. So we've got an edge to put, trying to junk journal without destroying your manicure. How do people junk journal with like nails like this long? I need to know. I saw somebody the other day pulling off stickers, tiny little stickers. She's pulling off these like little 0.4mm stickers with nails like this long. And then she's getting frustrated with it. She's like, I can't pick this one up. I'm like, well, cut your bloody nails, woman. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not a girly girl. Have you noticed? Like if my nails get to the point where when I'm typing I can feel them touching the buttons, that's it, they're too long. Off they go. Off they pop. Okay. So if I put that there, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah. This will stick down eventually, it just needs some push. So I need something to go on the back of that, to that line. Okay, so what do we have that we can put on that will match this page? Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to stick things on that page. Let's have something bright, shall we? How about the... Have we got some more green? Have we got some more green? Have we got some more green? Oh, we've got this little bit with the... Here we go. Look at that. We've got that little bit with the reindeer, the rest of the reindeer. So if I... Hang on, let me think. It's going to go that way, isn't it? It needs to cover that bit. So it needs to cover there. Like that. Will that... Oh, look at that! That'll work. Okay. So let's cut this off. I don't know how big I need it to be yet, so I'll just rough cut it at first. And then I know I want it to come down the same height as this. I can feel it's roughly in the middle. Okay. what's going to be the easiest way to do this, I think, is going to be to put some thin tape on the top of this bit. Hi Cody, Merry Christmas. Long nails give you the ick. Yeah, me too. I'm always like, what kind of nastiness have you got stuck under there? Because you know most people don't clean their nails properly. The only thing more annoying than people with really, really, really long nails, like sensible long nails, I understand, you know. But super long nails, where they're like 4 inches long or whatever, I don't understand the point. But the only thing more annoying than people with nails like that and watching them try to do something they can't do with the long nails is listening to them go on absolutely everything. Ugh. Right, so I want this bit to line up with the bottom of this to make kind of a thing to go over the edge of the paper. There's a word for that. I can't remember what it is offhand. But I've only stuck the top half of it, which means I can now trim this up so that both sides match. So it's stuck on the outside, but it's not stuck on the inside. Yeah. And before I stuck it together, I should have put another piece of tape on it, but I didn't think of that. So we're just going to have to pretend we knew that that's what we were going to do. And yes, before I stuck this together, I should have put some more tape on the others, but you know what? We can just pull it apart and re-stick it. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. We can do it again. We can rebuild. Let's stick it on the flat piece so that we don't forget to do it this time. So this is what's going to anchor it to the page on both sides. There we go. And then we've got this bit. Let's pull some of this thickness off now. Well, at least my thumbnail is going to be ruined by the time I'm done with this, I think. Although, well, the top coat's not doing very well, but the nail varnish is really good. It's that Wet n Wild nail varnish. It's actually really good. It's like one coat and it covers. What even is that? Part watching the new Wallace and Gromit film. We love Wallace and Gromit. I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Right, there we go. So those two pieces can go together. I'll stick that bit along there. Oh, easier to do it upside down. We can see what we're doing. Only need to stick on one side of this because they're going to be stuck together. Might as well take this bit off as well. I just want to stick a tiny bit on the tab. Oops, don't do that. Fit them back together. Don't stick the two bits together, you dimwit. I nearly did it, didn't I? I nearly stuck the whole thing together, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I nearly did. Okay. So instead, what we're going to do... Put that half there like that. I nearly did it. And now I've put it the wrong way round. Does it matter? No. It's a junk journal. There we go. Now we've got a tabby on that page. out of the... Actually, the green goes better with the red. I think the yellow would have been a bit much on this page, so I'm okay with that. That goes with that. That goes with that. We're okay. It's fine. We don't make mistakes with happy little accidents. Okay, this needs to be scored down to make it stay down. Stay down. There we go. What else do we have? Let's put... I don't need all of this space to write on. So how about we put some penguins on the back of there, because that's the paper it came in. Sure. Let's get this bit with, because it's got more penguins on it. Oh, that's got tape. So Kia's watching a film and watching the stream. Probably journaling as well. Do we have ADHD, Kia? What's everybody else up to? Because I know it's early for the Americans. Cody's probably just got up. Or was woken up by the cats, more likely. Hello, Miss Maddie. There we go. So now I've got a little place to write that, and I might put a little bit of that sticky tape, because that came with it too. Let's put a little bit of sticky tape across there, like that, because that's what it came with. In fact, let's make an extra bit. Yeah, this nail's going to get destroyed. Let's make an extra bit. Put a bit of sticky on it. Miss Maddie, you're a bit thirsty there. Wrapping presents for everyone coming tomorrow. Fair. Okay, so let's put this across here like this. See, isn't that cute? That's how my presents came. And then we'll fold this in so we get a little tabby tab. Always good to have a little tabby tab. Okay, a little tabby tab. Tabs are useful. They indicate that there's something underneath that you haven't seen yet. So, building your 2025 Bible journal cart. Oh, wow. Need to set up my 2025 Hobonichi and updating my 2024 Hobonichi. Crikey. Guess what I did, guys? We're talking planners. Planners, guys. Planners. Guess what I did? Go on, have a guess. Watch all my patrons answer one after the other in the chat now. Because they know me. Guess what I did? I have a new project for myself. Because how do I justify things? I justify things because this is my job. And I go, you know what? That's streamable content. Oh, look, we've got my... These are from my printables. I did these. These are still available over on my shop, along with some others. Cute dogs and things like that, if you're interested, over on my Patreon shop. But this is the sticker from it. I mean, waste not, want not. It's already printed on sticker paper, right? Oh, I don't need the decorations bit. I can just have Christmas 2024. There you go. Where should we put that? Let's put it... Let's cover up that fish, because that fish kind of annoys me. I don't know why the fish annoys me, but the fish annoys me. Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do here. We get annoyed by random things for no reason whatsoever. Let's put some more of that ribbon on. I really like this ribbon. Let's put some more of that down that page there, shall we? How about that? I think it will actually stick with glue just onto the page itself. So, bought a Hobonichi probably last year's. No, I did not. Changed your mind and bought a Hobonichi after all. No. Made yourself a happy planner. Oh, Mika. It's almost like you know me. Almost. You're almost there, Mika. What I've actually done was... I mean, I was just looking, okay? I saw the prices of the 2025 happy planners and went, yeah, over here, that's not an option. 62 quid plus postage to get it over here. No, thanks. And then you've got to pay import fees and everything else. No, that's not happening. I did find some online, but none of them were 2025. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get one that I like the look of that's out of date. And I'm just going to play with it. And so, you want to see? Want to see what I got? This is a spoiler for next year. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? It's got coloured thingies. It's a week layout, a wide week. I will explain why I've done this later on. And it's not just FOMO because Bun made me. It's got a Sunday start, which is kind of annoying, but I can fix that. The dates are wrong anyway, so I've got to change the dates. It's got the weekly layout. But look at all these dividers. Aren't they pretty? They're like watercolour. I saw these dividers. I was like, oh my God, they're so pretty. And all the headers match for each month. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, not that one so much, but there's always one stupid one, isn't there? The magic is in you. Look at that. It's very apropos for today. So if I'd noticed that yesterday, I could have scanned that bit and used it as a bit of my page, couldn't I? Yeah. So that happened. And I've already, spoiler, I've already started doing this. So I've got all my dates. All I've got to do is cut these out and stick them on. I've got my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because obviously these are not quite right either. I need to either change the date number or change... Actually, I might just change the date because it's Monday start. But these need redoing. So I've got my Monday, Tuesday, etc. and my notes, so I can change those. I mean, that's one of those knitting jobs that you do when you're watching Midsummer Murders, right? So I'm fine with that. I've got a 2026 printout for the next year's. And I've also got a couple of bits coming that I purchased, but only because it's too numbery. It's one thing picking off numbers in order and just sticking them on pages and things like that. It's quite another having to sit there and renumber things or math things. So we're not mathing. The things that I need to math, I'm not doing. But I have got some blank paper on the way because I thought, you know what? Each set of like a few pages that you get, like all the notes pages and everything else, they're like 25 quid here, plus postage. You're looking at 30 quid for one set of notes pages for a happy planner. I'm like, that's more money than I'm willing to commit to this project. But I can buy 200 pre-cut pages for like 30 quid and make my own inserts. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I have the technology and I'm able to do it. And if I can do it and get it sorted and maybe even figure out how to get the cut files on my silhouette, you never know. I mean, I can do it. Can I be bothered to sit down and actually do it? That's the thing. But if I can figure out the cut files, I can make my own stickers and I can put them in the shop as well so that you guys can make your own stickers. Just digital download with a cut file and off you go. Make your own stickers. Right? So that's what I thought I'd do. I don't intend to suddenly start making a massive pile of different things. I'm just going to make stuff that I think would find useful, and take it from there. Right, this needs to go on the planet paper. No words. This needs to go on the food page here. Would that just slot? Am I going to be lazy and just slot that in there? You bet I am. Yeah. A bit of... Oh, I also got a really cute tartan bow. You know I love tartan. Well, this is just plaid. But, you know I love my tartans. That's going to go up in my background as well. Where's my box of doodads? Oh, there it is. There she is. Yeah, so... I resisted until the last minute, but buying a happy planner on eBay for £4, brand new because it's out of date. I mean... Right, what colour should we put on here? Should we have the red one? Let's have the red one with a bit of... Oh, well, let's go for the gold braid. It's Christmas. Gold braid! Can you have too much gold braid? No. Let's put that on there like that. Yup. My skizzers. Oh, where are my... Oh, I don't know where my other scissors are. My fabric scissors. Oh, there they are. No, it's all right. I've got them. I've got them. I know where they are. Right there. Should we go for the bulky braid? Actually, that's going in a pocket, so that's probably not such a good idea. Let's go for the flat satin braid. That might be a better idea. Yeah, that's a better idea. Like that, and then we've got... Oh, where's the velvet? Have I got any more of that red velvet? Big chunky red velvet. I had some big thick red... Ah, there we go. Red velvet. All the textures. Let's go for all the textures. There we go. So put the red on there, like that. Let's put it near the top. No, let's put it across the middle. Yeah, across the middle. For those who joined us late, you notice the thing across the bottom of the page. Maddie did indeed make it to 500 belly rubs. Thank you to everybody who contributed. She's a very happy girl. Well, she will be when I stop working and give her the belly rubs that she is owed. What else do we have? We must have a button or something that we can put on this, right? What have we got? We've got brown buttons on everything else for this page, I think, if I remember correctly. Should we have a little brown reindeer button? Yeah, that's cute. Hi, Miss Maddie. I can see you. Hi. I know, I see you. Hi. Hello. Hi, hello. Hello. Hi. Give me 2 seconds, yeah? Do you need to go out? Do you need to go out? You want to go out? Miss Maddie needs to go to the back garden, so we will be right back. Okay, Miss Maddie, hang on. There we go, that's her sorted. She'll go and... Oh, I haven't got the camera on. Duh. Let me try that again. There we go. That's her sorted. She's going to go and moan about things in the back garden now for a bit. Presents wrapped! Yay! Doing the opposite, using wrapping paper to make a page in your journal. I mean, why not? And also, yes, same. I don't want any of the sticky to be poking up over here and sticks to stuff. So if you stick it the other way around, it's easier to see what's going on. There we go. That can go in there. Almost like it was made for it. Look at that. Okay. So I've also got this. I really like this star stuff. There's a little thing here of don't use the fabric scissors. Don't use the fabric scissors. Oh, I've also got the pamphlet for it as well. It's really cool actually. It comes with like little connector things, and the connectors have got holes, so you can buy. You've got one charger. You've got one charger, and it's got two things here like this. But the charger and each one has additional holes in, so you could plug another one in there, and you can plug like up to 8 on the charger. It's really cool. Trim this down a bit. And that is quite chunky. That could go there. I don't think I need this bit. Let's take that bit off. Or we've got this bit which has a nicer edge. Why not both? I could put that as a little tabby tab at the bottom, but we've already got a tab on this page, so I don't think I really need another tab. There we go. Let's put it that way. Now this is what I was talking about earlier, where this really super thick cardboard. But if you stick a craft knife in between, you can see it's like your craft knife disappears into it. So you can see that it's double thickness card. Now if it's thinner card, it's easier to just tear apart, but this is thicker card, so it'll be glued. You just have to get the back of it and pull it off like that, you see, and then it's much thinner. I don't need to do it with this because it's a junk journal, but if you ever want to do that in a thinner paper, that's how you do it. I mean, I could do that, but it's junk journal, it doesn't matter if it bulks up. Hi, Miss Maddie. She's in, she's going out again. Maddie's reached that age of seniority where she's always on the wrong side of the door. Sometimes when the door's open, she doesn't realise that the door's open because she can't see and hear very well. So me telling her that the door's open, she's like, "But you need to open the door, Mum." I'm like, "The door's open, but you need to open the door. I want to go through the door. I want to go in the garden. You need to open the door." "The door's open." "Yeah, but open the door." Bless her. She's going a bit senile. So we've got these bits with stuff, and then I can use this. I could use that on my Touch of Magic page, couldn't I? Don't need that. I can also use that. I could also use that. And this is the actual thing. Oh, there you go. See, it comes with these little connectors, but the connectors have holes in, so you can string multiple ones together. And this is about, oh, this is a proper brochure about the place that makes them and all the different editions that they've made. Look at this! Oh, this is cool! They've got the drawings, the concept art of them. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, and it's in German and English. The Hernet stars originated 180 years ago in the Moravian Church, considered the source of all Christmas stars. I don't know. I think maybe the Star of Bethlehem was the first of all the Christmas stars, but you do you. At the beginning of the 19th century, the first star made of paper and cardboard shone in the lights in the rooms of the boarding school of the Moravian Church. Constructed by a maths teacher, the star served as a communication tool to improve geometric comprehension. Since then, children have been crafting stars on the first Sunday of Advent and thereby introducing the custom to their families. It's like a biblical pyramid scheme, basically. Eventually, they were updated in the 19th century to have a metal base with points, and now they're all singing, all dancing, LED lights and everything, and connectable and stuff. That's really cool. I didn't realise there was a whole brochure with them. Hey. Well, that's going in the junk journal, isn't it? Junk journal fodder. Correct. Yes, that's what it is. Junk journal fodder. Let's put it all in there, shall we? How are we going to put it all in there? We need a pocket, don't we? It's a shame we've already stuck this down, because we could have put that in there. And that would have been kind of cool. But I'm sure we can think of something. I mean, we could... You know what? When in doubt, you know what works really well when you don't know how to stick something onto a page? Here's what works really well for stuff like this when you don't know how to stick it to your page. You get a reindeer paper clip and you go, done. Look at that reindeer paper clip. Isn't he cute? I think Miss Vicky B sent me that. I got a bell as well that's back here somewhere, so I've managed to use both of them this year. So that's kind of cool. So you don't necessarily see the ugly brochure thing, but it's there and you can read the inside of it, which is interesting, as opposed to the outside of it, which is a bit kind of boring, actually. They could have done that a bit better, I think. Okay, so that's that done. That's got some journaling places now, and I've also got some more things coming that need to go in here. And then that's Miss Maddie's Christmas page. With Miss Maddie's, we've also already got her jammies in there. Got some other bits and pieces. So let's throw this bit together now, shall we? So what are we going to do? Let's do... I mean, obviously I want to get rid of this bit. So let's cut out what we need from this, I think. Because I don't want to be including the branding, but I do want like the little stars and things. So let's have kind of a maybe a little bit more than that. Like that. Yep. I quite like the rough edge. Might leave that. So let's not cut it, let's tear it, because if we tear it, because it's white core paper, it's quite thick paper, it's got that white core to it. You can tell if you hold it up like that, you can see that it's got white core paper. So if we tear it towards us, tear it along our finger, we get the white core showing. See? So now that kind of looks snowy, which I rather like. Actually, I think I prefer that to the cut. So let's do that along here as well. Again, it's just a case of putting your thumb along where you want it to tear. And then going for it. I'm just being finicky with this bit because I want the stars. But you're not even trying to tear the whole thing off, you're just trying to get the red bit off. I'll leave that bit. It's too finicky. But this bit looks better with that bit gone. There we go. Okay. I think we definitely want the sparkles. The sparkles are pretty because they're foiled sparkles. But I don't think we want the rest of it. So again, we want to white core it. So let's just do that. There we go. Now we've got the pretty bit without this bit. What are we going to put in between? Let's see. We're going for simple and quick. Simple and quick. Oh. Always room for a red envelope. That'll cover that bit. Where's my... Oh, I've got a butter knife here. I don't know why I've got a butter knife here, but I've got a butter knife here, that'll do. I've got a letter opener somewhere, but obviously I couldn't find it the last time I needed it either, which is probably why I've got a butter knife sat here. Okay, so let's put that up there. Yeah. Do I want all that red? Or do I want to use the penguins because they're polar? Do we want to use penguins because they're from the polar? I mean, we could do that, couldn't we? We could cover this whole page with penguins, you know, because it's not like I'm attached to that bit underneath. What is it? Well, it's Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie, and it's really tiny. I'm not attached to that page. Let's just cover it with wrapping paper. Let's just go for it. Where's my ruler? I have a long ruler here somewhere, but damned if I can find it. Okay, so I'm going up there. Oops. There. And then up to there. Do it with tape. I can't be bothered gluing this entire thing. It's supposed to be quick, And gluing it all is not quick, so. And I'm not wasting inch-wide tape sticking down a piece of paper either, so hence cutting it in half and sticking it on like this, because I don't need all that. If I had more of my thin one, I'd just use my thin one, but I'm running low on tape, so this is the one I've got the most of, so this is what I'm using. Oh, my scissors need cleaning. It's a junk journal, it doesn't matter if it doesn't go down flat. That definitely didn't go down flat. I don't care. Smush it down, it'll be fine. Adds texture. Okay, now this bit isn't wide enough for the page, so what I'm going to do is stick it over to that side, because this corner I can cover with a tab. Let's put this here. It's a shame that's covering over that, because it would have been quite nice to have this separate. What if I cut that off? I could do that, couldn't I? I could definitely do that. Cut in the shape of the letters like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Now I can put this up here and like overlap it with this if I want to. And then this, we will... No, I'm not going to tear it because I don't think I can tear it that accurately. But what I can do... Maddie, the door's open, babe. No, but the door's open. Is it just after 7 and you want Mummy to stop work? Is that what's up with you? Hey? Hi. We're overrunning today. We started late, love. We started late. We started late, okay? Sorry. We started late. There we go. So, there's that. And then... Yeah, that's better. I like that. I like that better. I like being able to move it around a bit. Yeah. Should we cut the train out? Do 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 on the Polar Express. Everybody's gone very quiet. You've either got to the exciting bit of Wallace and Gromit, or you've all started journaling. That's what usually happens when everybody's gone quiet. Everybody's started journaling. I should be using my fussy cutting scissors for this, but they're over on the other desk. I can't be bothered to go and get them. I'm only doing this one bit. If I was doing more than this, I probably would go and get them, but... There we go. Now we've got the Polar Express on its own. That's better. I like that. And we could even put... I've got some white Christmas paper. We could even put that to make it look like it's on ice. What if we do that at the bottom? No, that paper doesn't tear, does it? I remember. Do I want to break into this? I've got something else I could use. No, I don't have anything else I could use. I've used up most of what else I've got. So, yeah, looks like we're going to have to use this. So let's just trim a bit off this. And it's still usable up there. There we go. Let's put that across there. It's not terrible. Stop trying to tear it. Chilling. Too tired to do anything. Ugh. I get you. Like your idea of using wrapping paper to make it look like it's on ice. Yeah. Well, whenever I think of the Polar Express, there's two things I remember very well. Obviously, well, three things. There's the bell, which is the whole point of the story. There's the hot chocolate scene, obviously. And then there's the bit where they're skating across the ice pond. I love that scene. I think it's brilliant. So yeah, now we've got our... Now we can put our jaunty train at a jaunty angle, like it's skidding across the ice, like that. See? Which makes the silly shape of the cutout a little less silly, because now it looks like we meant it to look like that. It's called composition. Merry Christmas! This is the last time I have to listen to this playlist. You know, if you don't do it today, it will never happen. Oh, doing a journal page on the recipe I used yesterday. Yes. If I don't do mine tonight, it's not going to happen either. Yeah, filling in my journal cards, that's part of what I'm going to have to do today. While I'm waiting for dinner to reheat, I think. Because it's all cooked, it's just got to be ready, made ready. Okay, let's have the train skidding across like that. This bit's not stuck down. Let's put a bit of tape on the end of that bit. Because it's in the middle of the book, or it's against the back of the book, so if I don't stick it down properly, it'll make it weird closing the book. There we go. That's better. So now when I close the book, it won't get caught on that bit of fabric. How about if we make this a little... I've got... somewhere. I've got... Oh, we could go with the red, couldn't we? How about if we use that bit of red for the... I just had an idea. I'm just going to stick something across this because it's got my name on it. Because it's a Christmas card. So I'm just going to stick a bit of Christmas paper across it. doesn't really matter. It's probably going to be the back anyway, but it's just making it difficult to move things around because it's got a name across it. Okay. How about... I know what I'm going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Ding dong. Ding dong. That song. I just got it out of my head and somebody sent me the Muppets version with Animal and his ding dongs. And I'm like, thanks for that. Bloody Carol of the Bells that gets stuck in my head and it won't go away. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We've got this, which is separate. What I'm going to do is stick that so that it kind of tucks up like that. So it looks like a header. I'm going to make this bit do double duty. So not only are we sticking that to there, we're sticking this to here as well. Okay. So let's take this bit out. We got it stuck on that bit. There. Okay. And then we've got this bit to stick it onto the page. Oh, come on, come off. Usually when you do that, it pops off in the corner, but there we go. Okay, so let's put that, let's say we put that across there, like that. Let's put it at a jaunty angle, yeah? Let's do the jaunty angle thing. We've got the jaunty angle for the train. Okay, now, because I didn't stick this all the way down, see this? See this? Hidden journaling, guys. Oh yeah! This is also not stuck down properly, so I can even tuck that down behind that if I want to. Could do with being just a little bit shorter, but or this being down just a tiny bit. I maybe should have measured it or something, but who cares? So I've now got a journaling spot, which, I mean, I could turn that into an envelope if I wanted to. I could turn it into, or you know, just leave it tucked up like that and slide something into it, like a tag or something, and have a little ribbon coming out so that, you know, there's something in there. I could put multiple pages on this and do a whole load of journaling and then fold it up and put it under there. But the point is, you've got a nice, tidy, secret little journaling spot. Because that's not going to come open. That's held on both ends. There you go. And that is what we, in Romanie's Realm, call roguivering. It's roguivering, guys. That's what we do here. We roguiver things. If you want to make it really secure, you could tape down the edges of this so that it literally does have a proper tuck spot to slot up into, so that you actually have to make the effort to open this and slide it back in and everything else. If you're going to do that, I would suggest evening off these corners and rounding it out so that it slides easily. I'm not going to bother. I don't care. I'm just going to stick it there like that because I want to put a big old tabby tab on this side. Let's put it underneath there. Let's put it... What's on the back? Oh, it's red as well. So, okay, there's that answer then. So we'll put this on here. Roguivering. Oh, back in the 1800s or so, there was a TV show called MacGyver with... Somebody will know his name. Really well-known actor. MacGyver. MacGyver. And he was a bit like the A-Team, but it was just him on his own. And you know, like the A-Team could go into a farming shed and take all the equipment and basically build a tank. He could build a nuclear bomb with like a biro and 3 post-it notes. And a matchstick. There was no end to his talents. So when you're throwing things together, with Wild Abandon. Keith Richardson? I don't think so. No, that name doesn't ring a bell. I think he's got a double-barreled name, actually. What was his name? Should we look him up? It's almost like we have technology and we could do that. He's got a Anderson something, maybe. He's got the mullet. There we go, him. What's his name? His name was Angus MacGyver. Richard Dean Anderson, there you go. Was I right? Double-barreled name and Anderson. I was right. Richard Dean Anderson. Wasn't he in Stargate? Was he in Stargate, Mika? I don't know. Let's look at his IMDb page. What else was he in? He was in something else recently. I'm sure he was in Stargate SG-1. Nope, that's MacGyver. Richard Dean Anderson. He was in something like that. Something sci-fi like Stargate SG-1. I am on it today. I am on it today. This is why I do well in pub quizzes. Because my brain just has this chain of events. It's like dominoes. Once you start the ball rolling, boom. Yeah, I love his humour in that. It's very similar to John Nettles in Midsomer Murders. He's just got a new sergeant, and the new sergeant is like, he said, "It's very murdery around here, sir, isn't it?" And Barnaby goes, "What do you mean murdery?" He goes, "Well, in 3 months I've dealt with 5 murders. That's approximately 4 more than I dealt with in 3 years in London." He goes, "Yeah." He says the death rate's a little bit high, if I may say so, sir. He goes, "Yeah, that has been noted." I love that really dry sense of humour. It's really funny. And he is funny in SG-1, yes. Okay, so what were we doing? We were putting this, right, so MacGyver, right? MacGyver can build anything out of anything. He's like the ultimate, not really action, well, he is an action hero, but he's more kind of, he's got the brains. He's like, I can't beat you in a fist fight, but I can make a nuclear bomb. I can set this hay bale stack to blow up in your face the second you walk past it, using only a biro and 3 pieces of string. It was really bizarre. Like he would have essentially a junk box full of stuff, and when he came out, he'd have a full-blown Uzi, homemade Uzi. It's like a running joke. Well, a while back, I don't remember who it was said it, on one of my streams, I said, with something I'd made, it's a bit like MacGyver. You just need a string and 2 biros and you can make anything. And somebody said, it's Roguivering, and it stuck. So now we use it as a hashtag. If you see the hashtag Roguivering anywhere, it's me. I made something. Out of nothing. Literally out of nothing. I think, actually, I know what the first thing I made was that I Roguivered together. Here's a bit of history for you. Back in the day, when everything was... before Hobonichi was popular and it started coming down in price, and everybody realised that actually it's cheaper to buy it from Japan than it is to actually ship it to America and buy it from an American company. Way back when they first became popular, I said, hold on a minute. There must be an easier way of making this. And Miss Vicky B, because me and Carrie and Vicky have a hive mind, within 5 minutes had come back to me going, I've just made a Faux Bonici out of them Mikkel books. And at the same time, I was getting into Midori. And I went, Midori's really expensive, actually, here. Because everything's expensive in the UK and Canada until it got popular. And I thought, if she can make a faux Bonichi, I can make a faux Dori. And that is what I did. And I did not only buy... Do we buy a piece of leather and do strings and do things properly with tools and shit? No, we don't. We bought a handbag that was about the right size and shape. We cut the edges off and sealed it and went, ta-da! And look, it's even got a closure. That's a video on my channel somewhere back in, oh God, 2013? Maybe a bit before that. Maybe a bit before that. Yeah. We Rogivered together. This was like back in the days before anybody was making Hobonichi covers, Midori covers, because eventually all the leather workers went, hang on a minute, that's just basically a square of leather with 2 holes in it and a string. I can make one of them. But that was too much like being organised for me. I just grabbed a handbag and went, you know what, that's leather, it's the right shape. I'll just cut it up and use it as a Midori. And I didn't even make Midori notebooks. I believe what I did was I put a couple of elastics on it. Didn't do it like the faux Bonichi way, the fancy way of knotting it. I just used some Chinese knots and put a couple of strings in and folded some paper in half that was the right width of the thing, because it wasn't the standard 4x8. It was a little bit wider. And I just folded some paper that was the right size, shoved it in, put it in half, added a cover, which I think was like the cover of an old piece of a calendar or something, and shoved it on the strings and went, there you go, I'll sew it together later. It took me about 20 minutes. And I think that was the video, because I think I did that live, and I think that's what the video where somebody called it Rogivering. This is lovely paper. It's really sparkly and pretty, and I've used it throughout. So I kind of want to... Okay, I can stick that bit down now, actually. I'll stick this edge down, but not this edge. Purely because this edge is flapping up. So I'm just going to put a little bit right on the edge, so that I've still got plenty of room to get the paper under. But, I mean, you could make that into a little booklet and everything if you wanted to. There's nothing to stop you putting some paper. Like, I don't have paper to hand, but, I mean, imagine this as a piece of paper. Okay. And you put your piece of paper in there and you make a little mini junk journal. And then you'd close it up like that. Right? You have a little simple closure down here to sew it together. I mean, that would be cute, wouldn't it? Or if you've got like little Christmas cards, you could put those inside each other. You know, like these little Christmas tags and cards and things. There's always little Christmas cards like that. You could put all those together inside each other and sew it together and make a little card booklet out of it. That'd be cute. I don't have that many cards to do that with. My cards are all going in the same pocket because I've got about 4 of them. Okay, what are we going to do with Jack? We can do anything we want with Jack, so let's do some yellow. Oh, that's not bright enough. Let's have some brighter yellow than that. Come on. Is that bright yellow? Yellowy orange? Nope, that's orange. Where's my bright yellows? Ugh, come on, I don't want to have to move this. Give me my bright yellow. Oh, there we go. That's a bright yellow. There we go. This is the back of the book, so I can use... It's actually a page that's stuck on the back of the book, because I didn't like the page that was on the back of the book. Or the back of the book was blank. I don't know. But it's stuck on the back of the book. So I'm just going to colour this in with some yellow, because that seems like it's apropos. There's some yellow on this page as well. I might put some green on it as well. Ooh, that would be nice actually in the background. I do not colour in properly in my colouring books. I guess you would call me an impressionist illustrator. Is that? Yeah, I'm an impressionist illustrator. I don't mess about with trying to colour in every single bit. I just colour it in and be done with it. I just colour it in. Call it a day. Okay, now I have to move this anyway, so I'm going to have to shift this out of the way. There's a crafter lunch coming if we're not careful. So there she blows. Crafter lunch is when things fall off the top of stuff because I've piled it all up. You gotta go. Okay, see you later, Kia. Have a good Christmas, New Year, etc., etc. Russian nesting junk journals. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have to pass that one on to Meg. Russian nesting junk journals. What a cool idea. That could be. Oh yeah, that I might do that. I might do that just for the hell of it. Let's give him a red outfit, shall we? Since he's going to be... Since it's Christmas, let's give him a red outfit. We'll keep his... We'll make his... Should we make his black bat red, white? And it'll stand out because I'm going to do the background, so... Yes, let's make his bat white. Why not? Well, his bat collar. I'll have to re-outline it. You're a very distinguished gentleman. And again, the point of this is, I know colouring is supposed to be like slowing down and doing it slowly and mindful, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I don't have the patience for that. So if you're like me and you don't have the patience, here's how you can use your colouring books to have some fun in like 5 minutes. You don't have to be spending 3 years colouring in a page with every single nuance of colour and everything else. You can do some fun stuff with it and just be done. Right, let's give him a Santa hat, shall we? He needs a Santa hat, I'm sorry. What does his Santa hat actually look like on him? Let's... Oh. Call the mum and dad later. Oh, I better text them. In class, call later. In class, call back later. There we go. Jack Skellington Christmas. No, Santa. What does his Santa hat look like? Okay. Santa screenshot. There we go. So it's kind of tall and skinny and it flops over to one side with a big thing on it. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. Tall and skinny, flops over to one side, like that. Oops, picked up the red. Because the white isn't very opaque, I use the cream first and then I put the white over the top, because that way it gives it a little bit of depth as well. Doesn't show on camera, but well, it gives it depth because I don't colour in properly. So it's patchy. It's supposed to be patchy. Okay, black pen. I'm going to go with a trusty ballpoint because I know that will work. Let's like that. A bit of shadow. And a little bit of grey shadow across his face, under where his hat is, to give him a bit of dimension. A little bit on his fingers where his baubles covering his hand. That is covering his hand there, it should be. Let's give him another round of red, but a little bit lighter this time. Leave some of the black bits on here because that will give it a bit of shadow. There we go. Right, where's his arms going? That arm's in front of that one. That arm's in front of that one. That arm's in front of his chest. Up there. This arm's in front of his chest up there. There we go. Now we need to bring the green across. I think that's easiest done with a bit of watercolour. Merry time zone. Have your fun with your dinner. Let's go with this. So this bright green to this green. There we go, that'll do. I left his hands just in case I need to come back in with a bit of white and salvage anything that I get watercolour on, but I don't really care. It's not like it matters. It's a colouring book. For me, that's what colouring books are. They're just for playing. I know some people use colouring books to relax or hone their skills or whatever, or because they're not particularly good at... that shouldn't be green, but never mind. It is now. It is now. No, it looks like he's got a hollow chest. I'm going to have to change that. Yeah, some people use colouring books for... Well, people use colouring books for all different things, but for me, it's just somewhere to play. I just want to throw colour on something without having to paint it, without having to draw it first. And if I'm playing, then I'm just throwing watercolour or paint or whatever and just going for it. I don't care, essentially. I'm not attached to the outcome. The worst that can happen is it sucks. And who cares? It's a colouring book. It's not like I'm going to make it into a piece of art I'm going to sell or something. Purely for my own amusement. I mean, if it turns out well, I might take it out of the colouring book and put it in a journal or something, or, you know, use it for something, but otherwise it's just sitting in a colouring book. Okay, there we go. That's given that a bit of colour. And the last bit I'm going to do, because we've got to have sparkle, right? We've got to have sparkle. Do we have sparkle? We do have sparkle. Do we know where our sparkles are? No. Oh, they're on the shelf where we put our sparkles because we kept losing our sparkles. Is it even Christmas if you don't throw sparkles all over things? No. And I can leave this to dry, so I don't care. I'm just going to put a butt ton of sparkle all over it, right? It's a Reeves glitter glue. I've had it for like 20 years. Where's my big brush? There we go. I mean, we're just adding sparkle at this point. We just put the sparkle all over. Put the sparkle all over. The water-based paint, so I'll ignore the green bits and put it around everything else. And I'm literally just throwing it on as thick as it can go. So there's loads of sparkle. It's the last page. It's meant to be magical. What's more magical than a bit of sparkle, right? Let's get some sparkle on the fabric as well. Who cares? It's a way of cleaning your brush, right? There we go. Now see what we've done. Check out the sparkle! Check out the sparkle. Oh yeah. That's going to take like 3 days to dry, but I don't care. Because I'm done. Could also add some sparkle over this side. Let's do a little bit more subtle sparkle on this side. I've got a sparkly pen. It's one of those jelly stardust jelly roll type things. Let's add some. I'm covered in sparkle glitter now. If you don't finish your Christmas crafts covered in sparkle glitter, what were you even doing? Let's do just some sparkly scribbles. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just a bit of decoration, a bit of sparkle. Bit of decoration, bit of sparkle. See? Just a little bit of sparkle on the edges. Over here, sun on the edge. Right? And then, oh, actually, we could do, I am going to do a little bit more. I'm going to take some of this, because it's still there, and I'm going to paint it over this magical wording. I'm not even doing it carefully. I'm not going over the letters specifically. I'm just painting it over the whole thing because magic, sparkles, who cares? Just get it on there. Right? Just get all the sparkle. Plus there's some globs of paint on here that actually would take like 6 months. If I don't remove them a bit. There we go. So now we've done overkill on the glitter. We need something, a little something something, just a little something something. Oh, that's where we can use that. I knew I could get this paper in here somewhere. Yeah. Yep, that'll fit nicely. I've got that all over me now. I'm covered in it. I'm covered in it. It's everywhere. It's going to be all over me, all over my clothes, all over my hair, all over Maddie, everywhere. It's going everywhere now. There we go. I knew I'd fit a bit of sparkly brown paper in there somewhere. See, it's pretty. What else do we have that we can stick in like 5 seconds? Oops. Because, like I said, this is meant to be fast. We don't have a lot of time today to mess about with stuff, do we? Obviously, we need some sparkles, don't we? That's what we need. We need some sparkles. We need some Diamante sparkles. If I can find the end of the Diamante sparkles, here we go. I've got a big sheet of Diamante sparkles. Do we have a dance studio shop near us? Yeah, we do. Do I buy a lot of my stuff in there? Yes, I do. Hi, Miss Maddie. I know. You've come to see if I'm done yet. I know. Almost. Almost. She's like an alarm clock, I tell you. It's always a good idea to add more sparkle. More bling. More bling. More bling. Bit of sparkle there. Maybe it's a bit of sparkle down here. No, let's just do bits of sparkle up here. Yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Let's do that. Always with the sparkle. Whoops. This glue dries clear, so I'm not worried about getting it everywhere. And I'm okay with sticking this on here because the chances are I won't write straight onto the envelope. I will write on a piece of paper and stick it onto the envelope. Because that's the way I do things. There we go. Touch of magic. Jack. All sparkly with the Santa stuff. Polar Express. And we managed to get all our stuff in. All our Christmas stuff in. Here. And put that in. Got some more of those to put in as well. I think that's it, is it? That's what we did today. Yeah. There we go. Job done. Don't forget to wash your brushes out because you will be leaving them for 2 weeks. You don't want to leave them in dirty water for 2 weeks. There we go. I'm calling that a day. Let's take a pic for the gram. or the, well, actually the video. There we go. Touch of magic. One of them. One of them. Job done. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you've had fun. Have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you for joining me most days here on YouTube, and sometimes on Fridays on Twitch. And most of you are actually on Patreon as well, so thanks for that. I will be back. My next year officially starts for me on the 6th of January. I'm taking 2 weeks off. I don't care. However, there will be... I've got this stuff all over my desk. Look, it's everywhere. Here, penguin, have some glitter. I'll be back on the 6th for Patreon. YouTube starts on the 7th. We'll definitely be doing Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday again, but we might be doing other stuff. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I've got to have 2 weeks off so I can think. Patreon starts back on the 6th. But there will be other stuff going up over the holidays because the algorithm doesn't like it if you take 2 weeks off. So I'm just going to put up some stuff. I've got the painting of my 2 pages that you've seen before, my that I did over on Twitch. My Grinchmobile that you saw earlier at the beginning of the video, which I now can't find. There he is. There's the Grinchmobile. And also we've got the big Jack and Zero page. It's like a whole painted adventure thing, which I also can't find. There it is. There we go. I can only show you half of it because this page is wet. There you go. So that was all painted over on Twitch, because that's where I lark about with stuff. So I will put those up over on YouTube as well over next week, so you can check them out. Have a happy one, have a good one, have a safe one, and I will hopefully see you all in the new year. Try not to get arrested, and yeah, have fun. Bye.